Yeah! Woo! Okay. Please, 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 please stop dropping frames. I think it was a driver thing. I think I uploaded or I updated my graphics driver and that. Now that I'm remembering, that's to get through this little annoyance here. Oh my goodness, please don't drop frames. I just want to tank from 0 to freaking mythic. Man, I've been so excited to stream today. I've been so excited to do this, and technical difficulties are holding us back. But, dude, if you're still around, if you're still watching, if you're still clicking, I appreciate you so, so much just for the support. And I know it's annoying when you're trying to watch a stream and it keeps crashing. Why would you keep watching that stream instead of someone else's? So for you to come back, it means so much. So let me go ahead and get YouTube chat pulled back up while hopefully we don't drop any frames. And let's get the YouTube buttons clicked. All right, I have clicked the YouTube buttons. I've updated my graphics driver. I have my fingers crossed, have all of my toes crossed. I'm talking all 10 of the toesies. All 10 of the toesies crossed. So we are not dropping frames currently. Let's get into the game, guys. Like I said, we're taking the tank from 0 to hero. I'm just gonna go as if it's gonna not break, okay? And if it breaks, I'll call it, and we'll call Streamlabs support and just try to tinker around with it. But for now, like I said, we are gonna get started. We have a Death Knight, like I said earlier. You guys voted. You voted for Blood over Prot Warrior. So I had Yelby Ninja and Helby Ninja, and Helby Ninja won. So we are going to push this guy to. I want to push to 3,500. We're gonna call it 0 to Mythic, which is just 3,400. But I do intend to push beyond 3,400. So the series is going to be called 0 to Mythic, but we're going to go to 3,500. I think that's a more difficult level. The thing is this is going to be much harder than healing. I can push any healer up, as far as I wanted to a certain level, right? But tanking's a different story. Also, Specky, dude, I appreciate you coming in hot with the Prime sub. Ceiling Panda, we're back. I think we're back. Yeah, I think it was a graphics driver thing. So, no. I didn't save the talents that I had taken. It's okay. We can blaze through these. I think I had taken all the CC, all the auto attack, all the haste. Everything that makes me take less damage. So, yeah, we are going to... Ooh, what is this? 30% of your max health. Create a death pack. So this is just a big shield? Whoa, a 50% heal absorb. That's kind of crazy. The cooldown of death pack is reduced by 30 seconds. You can receive increased healing while it's heal absorbs active. Okay. Oh my goodness, guys. I've been so excited to tank. This is 0 to 3,500. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's just blaze through these. The thing is, I don't know what any of this crap does. So it really does not matter what I take now. Odds are it's going to change, right? But the thing... Ooh, so when I drop below 30% health, I just drain a bunch of health from nearby enemies. The thing is, I'm afraid of, big tank busters. Not really big AoE packs, I think. Your chance to critically strike... Or to be critically struck is lessened. We like that. Damage taken below 30% health is reduced. I like that. When you would pull an enemy, the damage they deal to you is reduced by 6 per 6 seconds. LB, I beg you not to run Death Pact as Blood. It will kill you? Oh, but absorbs... I read it as absorbs damage. Thank you, Temp. You probably did save me quite a few deaths there. What do I take instead? Bigger absorbs. My auto attack damage shields me. We like that. AMS increases healing received. Okay, that's fine. Reducing enemies' attack speed. We take that. Consuming a rune has a chance to give me bonus main stat. We take that all day. Magic damage reduction. AMS now removes all harmful magic effects when activated, but its cooldown is increased. No, I think I want it more often as a tank. I don't think I really care about a magic debuff as a tank, maybe? I'm not too sure. Let's more Will of the Necropolis, less damage taken at a certain health threshold. Okay, oh my goodness, there's so many spells. So I want Gorfien's Grasp or Avon's Limb. Avon's Limb does damage, so hell yeah, I want Avon's Limb. Come on now. Death Strike hits additional 2 enemies. What? Is that my heal? What? My Death Strike cleaves? Hello? It's increased by 5% the healing, and it grants me Leech. I like Leech as a healer. Enemies affected by Blood Plague take more damage from me, say less. Reduce the cooldown of Vampiric Blood. I don't even know what Vampiric Blood is. Carrying an attack grants me something, which gives me main stat. We take main stat. That's too many words. Blood Shield's duration is increased by 2 seconds. No. No. Cool. Less cooldown on Blood Boil. That sounds important. Boiling blood sounds like a painful thing to enemies. Auto attacks have a chance to summon a Bloodworm. They deal minor damage to your target for 15 seconds, then burst, healing me for 15% of my missing health. Usually after 15 seconds of fighting a mob, I'm probably gonna be full health. Oh my goodness. Okay. Heart Strike heals you for so my Heart Strikes will heal me as well. For each enemy hit, I thought it was just a single target. While effective, screw it, we're taking it. When you cast Dancing, I love anything that buffs Dancing Rune Weapon. Sure, I'll take all those. Purgatory is my cheat death, though. I need my cheat death. How do I get down there? No, I just have one more talent point. It's okay. We can drop something up top, I guess. Receive 6. You deal 6% more damage. Receive 5% more healing. Dude, this is so much fun. I have no idea what any of this does. Okay, so I think Leeching Strike is not the play, but Purgatory is my cheat death. I know that as a healer. When I would watch this to know how safe my tank is. Okay, so this is the talents we're going to start off with. I don't know. I'm rage baiting. Don't run A-bombs, run the other one. But A-bombs is cool, dude. It does damage, right? Wait, does it no longer do damage? Or did it never do damage? I don't know, man. Okay, we'll take Gorfine's Grasp. I like Gorfine's Grasp. It's basically Ursul's Vortex plus Typhoon, so might as well. Okay, we'll take Gorfine's. I don't mind it. Let's keybind some things though, guys. So Asphyxiate is my single target stun, so I like that on C4. Blinding Sleet. Targets in a cone in front of me are blinded. What does blinding do? Makes them disoriented. And then they're slowed. So we're going to put that C6. Where's C6? Up here for some reason. What is this? Draw upon unholy energy, becoming undead, increasing leech. So what is this button? Okay. Orphene's Grasp. I think I had it on C9. What is this? What does this do? I feel like that's like kind of like a mini defensive-ish on this spec, giving me a bunch of leech. Make me immune to sleep. Where do I put this? What's a good bind for this? My taunt, dancing rune weapons, the coolest button we have. Do I play Reaper's Mark? I don't know. Okay, I think I put this here. This is my big defensive. AMS is on 5. Death Strike's on 4. What is this? Blood Boil? Okay, so that... Did we just jump into a key? Screw it. I could read all these spells, but I think we just jump into a key. I feel like if it's anywhere near what it used to be, back in Shadowlands, I think we'll be okay. I think I'll be able to keep myself alive through a normal dungeon, right? We're level 80. Pulling in everything around you for 3 seconds. Oh, it silences. What? What? Wait, has it always silenced? Welcome back, Lobster. I appreciate you, AI. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for coming back. This is fun. I'm already nervous to stream something that's not a healer. So for you guys to one, support this, but two, come back after the stream's been crashing. Like, you have no idea how much this means to me, guys. Thank you so much. Just push buttons and you'll live, right? See, like, yeah, I'll be fine. So we're doing, okay, we're at least doing midnight dungeons. This character's a fresh level 80. We did do, oh, we're in a dungeon already. This is the tanking life, guys. Wait. He will learn, okay. If you want any insight or have any questions about blood, I made it this season. For now, I'm just going to get the rhythm, and then I'll be learning the ins and outs for sure. Yeah, 100% Temp. I appreciate you a ton. And if you're here, I don't mind backseating. Oh, God, okay. Luckily, I've heard that the magic damage on tanks in here is really bad, but luckily, I feel like this spec does good magic damage. Or mitigation, I guess. The problem is I'm literally like I'm RP walking. This is ridiculous. So let's blood boil to dot these guys up. So what I remember about this spec is I can't really see where it is. It's right here underneath my what did I cast. I have like kind of like we're just gonna compare it to mana and holy power, okay? The mana that I have, do I have any cooldowns? I think dancing rune weapon is my cooldown. So I have this, my runic power, which is what I spin to heal myself. Okay, I'm spamming my heal myself button. Right here you can see. And then these I kind of build with. I use these to build by casting Heart Strike and Marrow Rend. There might be more, but I know I cast these two buttons to build up my runic power, then I spend it to heal. I'm pretty sure it's kind of like a good way to explain. And what beyond that? Yo, Vicar! I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you a ton. Okay, we can grip this guy too. Dude, I appreciate the support so much, Vicar. How are you doing today? You reminded me though, Vicar, I need to show you my what do I do? I need to show you my add-ons. Thank you for reminding me, but dude, you are amazing. You are absolutely amazing. Dude, how many was that? Dude, y'all have pushed up the sub count so much since finishing the series. Like, it's so much support. Like, it's a shocking amount of support. Speaking of shocking, I got some butt pullers over here. You know what we can do, though? I'm kind of pulling slow here because I'm getting the hang of things. And then we'll speed up as we go. But those three buttons are very important, okay? Dude... 8, you gifted to all eligible live viewers. So, hey, if you're watching this not live, you should tune in live, dude. Vicar just gifted a sub to everyone who's watching live. That is so baller, dude. I appreciate you a ton. That is so awesome. That's literally like mic drop. That's so cool. Okay, so like I said, we have our two builders, kind of. Marrow Rend is one of those, okay? And... what it does is it also grants me a Bone Shield. Now, I don't remember what Bone Shield does. I just know it was a thing back in Shadowlands. Let me read it with you guys. So for every stack of Bone Shield, we're surrounded by a barrier, which gives me armor. And then every melee attack that I take will consume a charge. So it basically like blocks me from some melee attack damage. Let's Glorfiend's Grasp to stop those arcane explosions. So yeah, there's so much learning ahead of us, guys. There's so much learning needed to be done. It's so cool, though. Yo, a hype train already, Vicar. What is good, dude? Call him Conductor Vicar. That is so baller. Also, since I'm, for the first time, like, ever, basically, not playing a healer, it's on Shift 7, a Vamp Blood. Yeah, so it's not Shift, it's Control 7. So the one modifier button that I use is Control. But yeah, anything that you see with a C, or like 2 letters, it's Control plus whatever, yeah. But what does that do? Okay. Says, embrace your undeath, increasing your maximum health, and increases all healing and absorbed received. Oh, okay, that's pretty baller. Also just put Blood Boil. Or wait, that's Death and Decay. That's cringe. I just put Death and Decay up on the ceiling. Okay, what we're gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to suit up my my UI. Having just my resources be this small is okay, but it's in a bad spot of the screen. My eyes never go here, basically. This section of the screen is basically for you guys. Alright, come on, Mr. Boss. Dude, being a tank is so cool. I love tanking. I'm already having so much fun. I'm just pressing the same 2 buttons over and over. We gotta level this guy. We're gonna speed level this guy. So like I said, this is the first time like ever I've not been the healer in the group. So if any of you guys want to level a healer alongside me, you are 100% welcome to. Just let me know and I'll shoot you an invite. Just one button it? Oh, I mean that's an idea. Definitely an idea. I think maybe we could see if like, can you learn a spec by using the 1 button rotation? I feel like you probably would at least catch the gist of it. Am I doing DPS or tanking? Yeah, we are tanking. We are absolutely tanking. You don't have your big defensive keybound, it's Vamp. See, I thought the big defensive was Icebound. It gives me a 30% mitigation. Use our movement speed. I drop Death and Decay. Does it slow them, though? That might be trolling. I think... So we have one button that applies a dot. You see how I apply a dot to everything around me? It costs my runic power, though, the mana resource. But... No, wait, no it doesn't. Oh, it has charges. I have 2 charges of it. But it applies an AoE dot around me. I think that's good for grabbing threat. Maybe? How good are my threat options? I don't really know. But with grip, I can stop these smudges if they start to run away. Dude, I'm already having a blast. The problem is I'm so slow, man. Drop Death and Decay. A bigger pool. Okay, we are going to wait till these nullifiers start going. And then I'm going to Gorfiend's Grasp them. So let's Gorfiend's them all. Oh my gosh, get snapped right to the middle. I'm now remembering, as a Death Knight, we have AMS. Let's grip a smudge. I have AMS. I don't know where my keybind is for. Oh, it's right here. Where do I want that? What's my Ring of Peace keybind? I feel like I want them on the same. I think Ring of Peace is this button. We're gonna move that there. I'll read Tombstone later. I don't even know what that spell is. But we're in leveling dungeons, so I can pull a lot bigger than I've been doing. So we're gonna start speeding up pulls a lot. Let's use our little, what are these called? Runes. Okay, so these are runes, and these are runic power. Okay. Noted. Okay, let's pop our apparently major cooldown. Vampiric Blood. Vampiric Blood. And let's just let our DPS do their thing. Whoa, I'm actually cranking damage. What am I pressing that's doing damage? I feel like it's literally just this AoE dot that I apply on things. And then putting down Death and Decay. Okay, okay. But this is how I learn. I need to do, like, giant pulls and just die. Like, honestly, I'll learn by dying. Taunt the big guy that we can't grip in. How fast can I learn tanking, like, reasonably? Like, how quickly do you guys think that we can push up to 36 or 3,500 with this being our first time really tanking? Let's stun this guy. The one big trick for learning new specs, I get asked a lot, like how do you learn specs and stuff, is I put like buttons on the same keybind. So my stun across every character is C4, like control plus 4. My self heals are typically 7, so like I'll probably keybind Warlock Cookie there, or C7. So that's why I'm going to keep Vampiric Blood there on control plus 7, just to keep those buttons on like very similar keybinds. My defensives are always the same spot. They're always this keybind, which is my mouse button 11, plus control 11. So like having like spells on like keybinds really helps me from going from one spec to the next. But yeah, our UI is kind of a disaster right now. Yo, what's up, Gedamoya? Gedamoya? What's good? How are you doing? Good to have you here. Dancing Rune Weapon is a good CD. I remember the only time I've ever played Blood was back in Shadowlands, and you had legendaries. So, the legendary that you would play as a Blood Death Knight was, it was centered around Dancing Rune Weapon. So, like, every time... So, basically, what Dancing Rune Weapon is, as far as I understand it, is, you summon this, like, weapon beside you, and it's going to, like, mimic your melee attacks, I think? So you're doing a little bit more damage, but it's also parrying attacks. So it's like a spinning weapon, right? That's going to parry incoming melees, and also, oh gosh, I need to get threat here. I'm always complaining about people, or tanks not grabbing threat on these ads. I need to be the tank I want to see in the world. You summon a weapon, it's going to parry attacks, and it also does more melee damage, I think. So, what was I saying? So yeah, it's a big cooldown, especially in like big AoE packs where you're getting meleeed a lot, from what I remember. Will you play any healers in between your BDK run? Trying to 3400 in these groups aren't great. I'm thinking I just blast this like all at once. It will not last that long. I'm gonna go and warn you now. It's not gonna be nearly as long as our all healer series because we're just pushing the one healer, right? So I'm thinking we just get this challenge, just blast it out, right? And then after this, then I'm gonna spend the rest of the season basically just pushing on my Mistweaver monk. I'm good. I'm not much of a WoW player, but your videos have helped me get over the fear of queuing up as a healer and leveling dungeons. Oh, that is amazing to hear. That is amazing to hear. Dungeons are so fun. Like, it's also such a big, like, point of fantasy. You know what I mean? Like, the whole dungeon diving experience. It's just a very big part of fantasy, right? So to allow yourself to, like, take part in that, it's just fun. It's, like, a really interesting part of the game. Like, just think of how many games there are that are built off of just diving dungeons. Like, Skyrim, one of the biggest games of all time. It's literally just a big dungeon diver, right? So I don't know, it's cool. And a lot of them are built off of the framework that WoW kind of placed. Maybe I should be just pulling all these mobs. I feel like nothing really poses a threat to me in this level. I feel like I'm kind of overpowered. So maybe it's right for me to just pull everything and get the XP from it. You know what I mean? I don't really know how much faster that'll make me gain XP. Let's go and put down our AMZ. Let's say AMS. AMS is my personal one, right? Go and Gorfine's grasp those guys to AoE interrupt. Let's kick one, stun the other. Alright, I'm getting a hold. I'm getting a grasp on the spec, but I know I'm not tracking my bone shield stacks, and I just know that those are falling off, so. Let's kick that. Let's pull these guys over. Let's go ahead and press Dancing Room Weapon. I was about to say, I don't really have, like, a major damage, like, you just do a bunch of damage button. Maybe we'll have to look at our hero talents, but I'm hoping one of the hero talents just gives me a big damage button. Because what I remember about playing Frost Death Knight last season was they had one of their hero talents just gave them, like, a 45-second big smash, and I loved that. That was just kind of what Death Knight felt like it needed, right? Vampiric Blood is my main CD. Icebound isn't used often. Oh, I've been tracking their spells wrong then. I do think doing a series like this will make me a better healer too. So I think it's very important to be like a well-rounded player. I definitely think like Icebound is really good for AoE pools though. I mean, obviously like leeching more. All healing and absorb effects increase. I know we like sustain most by healing, but also mitigation's big too. Even though I'm basically like a self-healing spec, my mitigation's going to be very important. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully learn the ins and outs of the spec. I might even hit up like, you know, like Metro or something to give me some tips or something. I don't know. We're going to have fun with the series though, guys. I am super stoked. Super stoked. So those little red smudges that you keep seeing in the middle of the screen, I don't know if there's much else to it, like if there's more to it than I'm remembering, but I know for a fact. Oh god, what should I do? Should I kick all of them? I know for a fact it gives me a free death and decay. Like right here, I can place a free death and decay and use that. I don't really know much else about it. Yeah, main heals in Final Fantasy and Guild Wars 2, but WoW just felt different, mostly because the type of tanks I would be with is always a mixed bag attitude-wise. Attitude-wise and, like, gameplay-wise, I know from what I've heard about Final Fantasy... Ooh, we got a trinket. What I've heard about Final Fantasy is all the tanks have, like, the same buttons, they're just named differently, or something weird like that is what I've heard. Oh, I should probably look at my gear. Apparently, we have better statted gear in the bags. So the 141 is our lowest ring. See, do we have a better ring? I need to clean these bags out. 157, 134, 131. Okay, we have a 141 belt. 131. Oh, I need to check my Warbound bank as well. Okay, what's our weapon? 167. Don't say it. Don't say the number. Okay. Last few things, we're just double checking before we get into the next dungeon. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna just purge these bags, man. I'm gonna purge them. Okay, let's go in Hearth before I queue up. That way I'll have time to sell some things. Pretty much send it on CD, especially if you run Umbilicus? Umbilicus sounds like a super redneck name. Like naming your like eldest daughter Umbilicus is, well, I say that because there was someone on a show, obviously the show's Love Island, named Billy Kiss. And I was just like, dude, that's like, you know, I was born in the deep south and I've never even heard a name that southern. You know what I mean? Okay, apparently we still have our Hearth set in Valdraken, or Dornegal. So let's go ahead and sell literally everything in our bags. I'm not even going to read it. Not even going to read it. I don't care if it could get me gold. Selling it gets me gold. Get out of here. I don't want to even look at you. And we can take this time. Oh, that's actually a bag of gold. I don't know where I got that from. We can actually take this time to read like our hero talents maybe. I don't know anything about builds. I don't know anything really about the spec other than what it was like back in Shadowlands, and a lot seems to have changed. So, we're just gonna get rid of these. Can't be destroyed. What? Oh, bag of gold. Absolutely use that. Ooh, we're rich. We are so rich. Can I destroy it? Yes, I can. Okay, we're in our next dungeon. Oh, I just minimized that. How do I get it back? Okay. Right click it. LVJ on the BDK. Grats on the Law Healer series. I appreciate you, Aiden. Thank you so much for the kindness. Who is superior, Bama or Auburn? Well, seeing as I went to Auburn, surely that makes it Auburn, right? Right? Let's see. Yeah, easy. Okay, we're in whatever this dungeon is. I don't know this place. Oh god, this is gonna be weird. Leveling through all the like newer dungeons. I think I go this way. I'm gonna pull like everything. We want I want levels, what I'm trying to say. How long till I can grip? 3 more seconds. Okay. You said Sin Vampiric Blood almost on cooldown, basically. So basically, if I start a pack and I have Vampiric Blood available, send it. Because how long does it last? Okay, it's only 10 seconds, but that's kind of crazy. It does kind of kick you into overdrive. Which way do we go? I feel like it's this way, right? I want to say it's this way. My team says otherwise. They're going the other way. They're like mad at me for going this way. Okay, yeah. We're pulling literally everything that we can. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon. See all these yellow numbers. I love this. This is why I loved playing Death Knight and or Blood Death Knight back in Shadowlands, back when I was like literally brand new to the game. Just the satisfaction I get from seeing all these little ticks of damage is so nice. So popping Dancing Rune Weapon, it just slices through all the enemies in front of you or something. I don't really know how it works. And then popping my Blood Boil, just apply my dot to everything. Like, it's all so satisfying. Man, we might have to use that Lindormi's Guidance or whatever, the thing that lights up the characters, you know, to tell you what to pull. Let's pull more. I think we can handle more. Yeah, okay, don't pull for me, brother. Don't pull for me, but... Actually, you know what? I'm a slow-walking spec. You can pull for me, but... odds are I probably won't see it, and I'll probably not rip aggro. Which way do I go? I think this way. I'm like remembering from the beginning of the season. I think we squeeze right through here. Gonna get smacked in the back by this guy. Take that. I'm gonna use my little AoE CC. It disorients him for like 6 seconds or something? I don't really know. Alright, we move along. I'm literally gonna hold W and walk. And like just grab aggro and then run. Let's apply our dot to everything. Let's hit him a few times, show him who's boss. Grab this guy. I think this is the last mob before the boss though. Let's stop here. I'm gonna Gorfian's Grasp everything in. And then we're gonna blast. Okay. I need to rearrange my UI pretty badly here. There's some resources that I'm not seeing. That would be very nice to see. But hey, if the healer wants to pull for me, I'll pull big. I will pull big. You might regret pulling for me, because that showed me that you want me to pull more. What level is this character? We are 80. It's a fresh 80. Fresh 80. The first time we logged in today, it asked me what, like, how do I want to start? And I put the, like, whatever it recommended me. It's pretty soon, Rob. I might be bringing this character all the way to raid night. Can you believe Cape Verde held Spain to 0 golds? Yeah, see, I don't know, because, also, who was it? Who was it that just tied with, Brazil, right? Someone just tied with Brazil? And then, Cote d'Ivoire, I think it was Cote d'Ivoire got a goal off on... No, it was, oh my gosh, the smallest nation. Who's the smallest nation? They got a goal off on Germany. Like, there's already been some, like, crazy games. I might be mixing up some teams. Remember, I'm dyslexic. I mix up things all the time. But, like, there's been some, like, pretty big, crazy games. Also, the, Japan tie, I'm, like, kind of annoyed about. Canada tying with... Who did they tie with? Like, there's been some crazy outcomes already. I think I crossed this bridge, though. Yeah. Also, Auburn just hosted Messi? We took a long drive to see that. I was like, I'm not missing that. Our alma mater, well, I guess my wife's alma mater. I ended up transferring. But our college that we met at hosting Messi, like, it's so poetic. We had to go to that. We'll put down our Death and Decay. And so what do I get for standing in my Death and Decay? I'm gonna have to, like, really read all these things. Okay, apparently I let a cast go off. I'm gonna have to, like, read all these things. But it looks like I see so many red icons show up here when I put my Death and Decay down. So I think, like, watch it fade away. However long it takes. A few red icons disappear, so I think it gives me some buffs. And I've heard that they're, like, squishy outside of their Death and Decay. You're doing great, but if I can offer any unsolicited advice, it'd be to up your ego. Stand still as you hit this healer with a classic. You pull it, you tank it. Okay, I like it. Okay, sure. No, 100%. And I'm gonna ping. Who should I ping? Once one person moves incorrectly, I'm gonna ping them. You're right. My ego definitely needs to inflate if I want to do. Is it more damage? I forget how tanking works. But thank you, yeah, absolutely. Advice, especially advice that good, Nick. You're always welcome to offer it. Thank you so much. I actually watched a 1.5 hour Blood Death Knight guide, and not gonna lie, he made me want to learn it. Whoa, who's out here making an 1.5 hour Blood Death Knight guide? That is insanity. That is pretty crazy, guys. They did lose 7-1, sure, but it's the smallest nation that qualified. And for them to get a goal on one of the most, like, ironclad defenses in the world, like, that's a story, right? And a lot of people are mad at that country. Don't ping me, I'll ping you. Look, he's pinging him because he's way away. You know what? I'm on the healer side. What was I saying? A lot of people are mad that that team's even in the World Cup. Where do I go? Because they're basically... yeah, that's where we go. They're basically like Netherlands B team is what people are calling them. Or I think it's Netherlands. So a lot of people are just mad that they're even qualified, right? But I think it's cool. I think anytime a new nation gets qualified or something, I think that's so awesome. One team that I really, really, really want to see get qualified in my lifetime is I want to see India get qualified. Wait, am I going the wrong way? He says can't yet. Yeah, can you tell I'm new to tanking? Gosh, routing. Okay. Let's pull all this. Get smacked. And once we get in here, I'm going to dot you all up. Put down Death, D&D. I keep calling it the wrong thing. No, Death and Decay is right. Death and Decay is right. That's what D&D stands for. Okay. I think your D&D makes you cleave more enemies. Oh, I like that. Anything that makes me do more damage, we take. Let's do a big YOLO pool. Let's not pull the boss, though. Let's target the big guy. Let's Gorfine's Grasp. Pop our big Vampiric Blood button. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon, too, to see more yellow numbers. We can only do this while leveling. We can't really do this once we get an actual hard key, so let's do it now, you know. Might as well. I think one of my hardest times that I'm going to have on this character is going to be my targeting. As a healer, I rarely swap targets, and when I do, I've gotten pretty good at tab targeting. But as a tank, you know, there's more responsibility in, like, kicking casts and things like that. So I definitely think I'm going to have to, like, take a look at, like... I'll maybe hit up you, Rob. I might hit up Rob to see about learning how to do, like, set a focus and stuff. And things that I've just never had to do as a healer, which I probably should have back when Mistweaver had a kick, but I just didn't take the time or didn't really need to that season. Let's slam some damage. Our shaman's getting trucked. I don't think I can... Oh, I can. I can use my Gorfine's Grasp even on a single target just as a kick, which is pretty cool. What is this? Probably like a trinket effect? What's my damage looking like? So we have Death Strike. Yeah, my dot. Whoa, Death Strike does a lot of damage. Which one's that? What silenced me? I'm so confused. I don't know this dungeon. Okay, shapeshifting into a bear. Very interesting. Yeah, Blood Boil and D&D are your AoE buttons, yes. That, and I think I would qualify Rune Weapon. I'll let you guys read Rune Weapon if you don't know what it does. It mirrors my AoE attacks and bolsters like my armor or parry or something. Leveling dungeons, I don't care too much if people pull for me. Yeah, true. That's kind of why my reflex was to get like annoyed by it. Then I was like, wait, no, actually I'm playing a Death Knight. Pull everything in front of me. I'll eventually make my way to it. I don't really mind that much. Okay, now... Oh, we didn't... That's probably what's been nuking us. Been hitting us in the back. Mage, don't AFK. Kill it so we can move. Alright. Let's blast this. We're going to just blast our way up to 90, guys. What would be really cool... Let me not pull that. What would be really, really cool is if we hit 90 today. Okay, someone pulled it. If we hit 90 today and we're able to get a vault for tomorrow, that would be massive. Okay, let's AMS. Also going to use my movement speed thing. I probably should use that before the knockback. I think it makes me knockback immune. Let's Gorfine's all of those screeches. Let's disorient them. Let's kick one. I'm going to get ready to stun another one. One might go off, though. That is tragic. That's okay, though. We got plenty of damage off. And I'm living. Oh. Flying. Dude, I am excited for this. I think tanking fits, like... There's a world in which, like, instead of loading up a healer when I first downloaded this game, I could have loaded up a tank, and I would have loved it just as much, you know? There's a world where like I'd be making tanking videos now instead of healing videos, and I would be happy. I think both fit how I want to play a game pretty well. Try to get that kick off. Okay, let's taunt that. I'm waddling. Let's waddle all the way to the final boss. I think these are casters. Okay, guys. Come on. Walk with me. Let's grip that guy when I can. Kick that guy. Oh my goodness. EDS still have a kick, right? Pretty sure, yeah. Alright. Yeah, parts like this, like I can't even see my death indicate. Well, I barely can. Let's like Gorfian's Grasp these guys, stop their cast. The thing is that silence from Gorfian's Grasp, like, isn't really reliable. Okay, we got a few more mobs pulled, but we can, I think we can move along. The thing is, like, I know we're so living right here, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid of dying, but I don't know what mobs, like, CC you, and the one thing that I know about, like, leveling dungeons is, like, the CC is what's really annoying. Okay, I think we've grabbed everything. Let's Dancing Rune Weapon. I need to fix my UI. My UI is pretty cooked. Okay, let's move the boss opposite to the rest of my party. That way the frontal will just like automatically be aimed at them. Nice. Okay, they hit all but two. That's fine. What happens? They just come back to life, right? I will say, I feel like maybe I'm pressing one button too much, like one of my two buttons too much, because I feel like I'm running out of one resource. I just need to get the muscle memory of like which spell uses which resource down more, you know? But I feel like I'm pressing Heart Strike too often. But who cares? We're done with dungeon number 2. We get another trinket, one that we don't really need to equip. We dip out, we join the next one, guys. Dude, we're slamming. Does anyone... Oh yeah, don't let the healer out heal you. Well, the thing is, I'll only heal myself as much as the damage I'm taking, you know? And if the healer drops Spearling Totem, like, how am I gonna beat that? Die and proc Will of the Necropolis? That's how Death Knight, like, spikes on meters nowadays. Will of the Necropolis is that thing where, like, if you drop below a certain threshold, you mitigate damage taken or something, but it, like, shows on healing meters. It's crazy. It, like, blasts you off on healing. But so far, I'm having a blast, and we haven't even gotten to the hard stuff yet. Is there anything that I could be doing to get, like, free passive XP in the meantime? Like, while I'm waiting on queues? Like, can I go... Let's do some cheese. Let's see how much XP this will give us. If I were to... Where would I go? I'll get there again. Let me remember the map here. I don't remember how to get there, but... Spellbook. Not midnight. Ooh. Actually, yeah, let's go to Algathar. Let's go to Algathar. Grab herb/mining at the new city and just fly around farming? That's true. Why am I still in the old city? I don't know. I hit Hearth and then here we are. I don't know. I don't want to play those other dungeons on M+ next season. Yeah, they're really boring. That one that we were just in is like the most boring. The sad thing is, I think they cooked a lot with this dungeon pool that we're in right now. And it's gonna like taint how good the next few dungeon pools can be. Okay, what dungeon is this? Oh, Void Scar. This dungeon sucks too. Alright. I feel like I should have another movement button. Is that a talent maybe? Wraithwalk? Is that still a thing? Maybe I should have waited to see if our tank is not AFK, but... I'm the tank. Our healer isn't AFK. Come on, team. Giddy up. We're going pooling. Apply both our dots. Healer, don't die. LOS all that. Might as well pull these guys. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Fiend's Grasp. Catch up, healer, catch up. These are frontal cone thing. Pick one of these casters. Hang on the totem, maybe? Maybe that's a good thing to do. Okay, our healer is no longer AFK. That's good. Oh, if we kill the caster, it breaks the totem. Okay. Alright. I remember this dungeon, you just like walk in a circle the whole time. How do I get Wraith Walk? Do I have to level up and get it? We're not max level. I wish I had like one more button that I can use from afar. Maybe I do and I just want to keybound. That's pretty likely. Alright. Did I put down AMZ? Oh, this guy's just standing in the puddle. That's pretty funny. It is a talent. Okay. Yeah, this season has been really good pool. Yeah, it really has been. Super fun. I feel like there's been a few dungeons. Usually in the last few dungeon pools, there's been like one dungeon that if I have to go and do that key, it ruins my day. Priory of the Sacred Flame is the prime example. That dungeon legitimately ruined my day every time. Every single time. Now, how does this turtle work? Do I have to keep everything out of his little bubble? Okay, it seems like we're taking a lot of damage here. I'm not going to pull the boss. This turtle is living, though. How do we kill the turtle? I'm going to pull the boss, like, over here. Oh, this boss does ticking damage every time it moves. Okay. Maybe this protective turtle, I just have to kite away from it. The boss just went into the other room. That's crazy. Stun the turtle. Maybe if I stand between the turtle and that boss, the turtle won't move. Oh, boss is charging. I'm being a bad tank. I'm supposed to aim that at the wall. Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. Can we kill the freaking turtle, man? He's tankier than me. What the heck? Oh, was that not the boss? I thought that was the boss. That gave big boss vibes. Do you have any advice as a Mistweaver how to heal / dispel the stacking dots in Mayasara Caverns? Yeah, so if the pool's big enough, what you can do is you can just dispel whenever someone gets to 2 stacks and just spin through the 1 stack. But generally, you can basically dispel one... Keep your dispel like on cooldown, like dispel first. Even if someone drops super low, dispel first. And if you and another ally get the debuff, dispel the ally, because your if you talent into diffuse magic, your defensive, you can press it after you get targeted or after you get the debuff and it'll dispel for you. So it's just a way to catch up on dispels if you fall behind, you know. But again, I can fly around the new city. I kind of just want to like kill things in Algathar and see how much that gives me, like how much XP that gives me. Probably not a lot. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Let's crank what little damage we can. Yeah, I am excited to set up at least my cooldown managers on this spec. Okay, Death's Advance keeps me from getting sucked in, which is pretty cool. Whoa, we got a guild invite? No, leave me alone. Unless that was one of you guys, I would love to join your guild. Okay, now we go upstairs. Okay, we're blasting through this, guys. We will be level 90 in no time. Yeah, I definitely need to talent another movement button. This is pitiful. I am so slow. Okay, we're waddling our way through this dungeon. Fiend's Grasp. Let's oh god, that fear got off. I was about to grip him too out of the fear, or out of the cast. Let's grip him. Use our frontal cone CC. Pop vampiric blood. I'll be honest, right now I'm just losing my mouse cursor. Trying to click on health bars, I can't find my own mouse. Crazy. Okay, let's heal up. Was this too crazy of a pull? I thought this was a pretty standard attack to grab while leveling, but I could be wrong. Okay. Be gone. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be inflating my own ego to be better at tanking. God, this freaking healer is not healing me. Gosh, ugh, gross. Okay, Gorfine's in 10. Ow. Gorfine's those casts. Put down Death and Decay. Actually making our healer heal in these leveling dungeons. I kind of feel bad. I do have a B-res though, right? Or is that also a talent? One that I just don't have. It's getting a little chaotic, guys. Yeah, but the casters... Oh, one left. Okay, okay. Look at our little healer go. Love to see it. Whew. Quick TLDR on Vamp Blood. It gives a shield based on the amount of health you get back from Death Strike within the 13 seconds or so. Do you get the shield at the end of your Vamp Blood? Maybe there's a talent that I haven't read that I should probably read. Am I doing a Tank N Plus challenge? I sure am. We're going to 3,500. The challenge is going to be 0 to Mythic, which is just 3,400, but I think we can go to 3,500. But we just finished our all healers to all 15 series. And once we get this challenge done, I'll have my tanking fix out of the way. I'll be pushing on the Mistweaver Monk. Hopefully getting... I'm like, from what I remember, I'm close to 20 Resil, but the 20s that I've done were like honestly pretty chill. So yeah, I don't really know how to tank this guy. Maybe just pull to the creeper and then AoE him down, I think? I don't know. And the dungeon pull next season is going to be lame. Lame, lame, lame. What is this? Okay, I don't need a keybind for that. I don't need a keybind for that. Are those like my racials or something? I can just open chests? Kind of weird. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. I think run away from the creeper. It's fine. So what happens when does he just get enraged? Is he doing more damage? I mean, we're so healthy, it's not that deep. Yes, after the timer. So after I press that button, I'll get its duration of effect of boosting my heals and absorbs, and then at the end, I'll get a giant heal absorb. Speaking of giant, we're about to do a bigger pull. From what I remember, we just have to pull these guys that are glowing. Okay, we just let one of our allies die to aggro. Oops. Oh, this mechanic again? The orbs? Boo. Boo. Give us a new mechanic. The orbs are so lame. The amount of freaking Seed of the Triumvirates that I've lost this season, just from like a Ret Paladin alone, getting hit by an orb. Tragic. Okay, we're living. Love to see it. Ah, dude, the shaman's missing out. The shaman is not on the damage meters. However, what are we in combat with? However, he had a healing rain under all those mobs. He's missing out on acid rain. From what I remember, when I leveled my my shaman, his acid rain did so much damage while leveling. But he is just missing out, man. It's also so satisfying. Yeah, definitely pull out in these little guys. Basically just XP fodder. Give me that XP. Okay. I'll make sure we're looting everything. I'm broke. Let's see. Who's excited for Den of Nalarak's Frozen Gauntlet? Oh god, where you'll have to like pause and wait in that one little portion. Ugh, boo. Not me. So let's kick that guy, get him in here. Gonna dot those guys, and then I'll pull these in. Put Death and Decay down. Let's start smashing. I love all these AoE ticks, dude. It's so satisfying. So I should definitely give Vampiric Blood a better keybind. Let's swap those two. In fact, let's swap these two. Let's put in our main defensive button. Okay. Keep moving. I need to kill another one. Another one. Yo, Blame Fate, dude. How are you doing? It's been a minute. Hopefully you are well. It's good to see you, dude. I will keep it up. I appreciate you so much. Thanks for stopping in, Blame Fate. Okay, so what about Murder Rose restaurant event? That'll be fun. No. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so boring. So lame, too. You know, every time that there's like these little RP moments in dungeons, oh, it just slows it down so much. And it, you know, when it's not the season's dungeon, it's just like a leveling dungeon. It's like, okay, it's not that deep. But when you're trying to time a key and you have to sit there and watch two NPCs talk for like 30 seconds, it feels like the longest 30 seconds of your life. It's ridiculous. Alright, all the little dudes are dead. I've also killed some extra trash just to get some extra XP. Like, each of those guys being worth 700 XP, I feel like it is worth it to kill them. We also should have killed these guys way before. Run up the stairs. I feel like there's a talent that gives me 2 charges of Death Grip. Is that true, or... No, I'm making that up. Gorfiends. My Gorfiends did not interrupt. Oh, maybe it's a UI thing? Move to one side of these. What? Oh, that's AMD. Oops. Press wrong button, but you know what? I don't hate it. That's utility. Okay. Our team just got so anti-magic zone there. Ooh. There is a talent? Okay, I definitely need that talent. Grip is like my favorite spell on this character, so like, I just want to be gripping things, man. That way I can pull quicker. Pull over here to the monk. Our poor shaman. He didn't know the mechanic. What's my B-res? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Good to know. Okay, let's pop our dancing rune weapon. That damage coming off. It looks so red. Is the sand land have anything to do with dancing rune weapon, I'm guessing? I don't know. Hey, midnight. We're now... Okay, we're level 81. That's one. One down, 9 to go. We also get a level. Now's the perfect time to read some talents, okay? We're not going to read all of them, so it's not going to get boring, trust me. But I want to swap a few. I definitely want to pick up double grip, because those are bonus taunts. So, yeah, okay, let's type in death grip. Ah, okay. Okay, it's Death's Echo. You know what now? I feel like that's a great leveling thing. Okay, Dance of Midnight is our apex talent. While Dancing Rune Weapon is active, I already love it. Parrying an attack has a chance to make my next Heart Strike cost no runes and deal bonus damage. A lot of bonus damage, damn. For each Dancing Rune Weapon active, your damage is increased by 3%. Wait, what? How can you have multiple? When you consume a rune, you have a chance to call a dancing rune weapon. Oh, this is the best Apex talent they've ever made. This is so sick. Y'all know I love these yellow numbers, these tiny little yellow numbers that pop up. Dancing rune weapons like our biggest culprit of that, and having our Apex be built around that is so sick. Can you imagine how AIDS that boss is gonna be or feel to heal? Yeah, for sure. On a 20, getting sucked in while trying to move your thing behind the balls while also spawning new portal. Like, yeah, it's gonna hurt too. That boss is gonna definitely hurt. Okay, let's go and queue up to another key. Let's walk into Algathar. Okay, maybe I can't. Oh, we're in this room now. It's awkward. Okay. So I need to set it to heroic, maybe. Okay, set it to normal. Okay, we're in a normal Algathar. The reason I'm gonna like try to park my character here is like I want to pull a lot of enemies to get like little bits of XP while we just like AFK. I guess technically I should be doing delves and stuff, but also these guys should be like low health. I might be able to kill them. Who knows? We might just get murked. These guys might still be scaled. Can I 67k? I don't know if I can reasonably do that much. Let's oh no, I actually yeah, destroy these things. How much XP did it give me? I don't think it's giving me anything. Hold on. Is it giving me any XP? I don't think it is. Dang, that's tragic. I was like, we could just like pull this whole room over and over and over, but no, it's definitely not worth it. Yeah, we definitely should park next to like a delve. There are those like typical leveling delves, but I hate delves, guys. I really do. They're like my kryptonite. But I think we just straight level with maybe I do pick up herbalism.
My sisters were the last to visit these
Herbalism farming's a vibe, like a straight up vibe. But I don't have any characters that mine.
We can calm the spirits here.
Let's make sure our team's here though.
The Ranger General was
On team.
while the Peacekeeper kept the calm.
They are gray level to you. You'll get 0 XP for it. Okay, checks out. Okay, our team's here. Pick the steward. Thought up these guys. I don't really know how I'm supposed to pull these mobs in a in an actual dungeon. Having 2 grips is already night and day better. Arcane Salvo. Let's oh, maybe I shouldn't do this pool. We don't know how experienced our healer is, but he's doing a fantastic job, dude. Okay, let's get ready to move. Maybe we disorient, just stop those casts maybe, but that was probably a mistake. Now everything's just chilling in the bubble. Rip the steward. Pick him. Okay. Put down all of our big AoE buttons. They're a little late, but who cares? Dude, Dancing Rune Weapon is the most satisfying thing ever. Look at that. Look at all those little numbers. Oh my goodness. I'm already in love with this spec, man. Like, straight up. I love that. Alright, let's get headed on. The little 360 for good luck. Got this. I think we're going to blast this challenge. We're going to make plenty of mistakes. Like, this is my first time tanking. We're going to mess up, right? I'm going to target the steward. I'm going to grip him once we get down here. Before his bolt goes off. Let's grip him again. Take this guy, bring him back. Warfiend's Grasp. Get rid of that. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon again. Oh, it's on cooldown. Never mind. Let's not do that. Let's not say we did. On the caster. Take the caster. CC the caster. Okay, we've used all of our CC like 30 times already, so I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna grip the Dragonhawk once it starts its channel again. Grip them. Very nice. Okay, let's AoE dot things. Dancing Rune Weapon. Blast the AoE. See, my problem is, my mindset is, Dancing Rune Weapon's an offensive button. And I need to get into the mindset of it's not. Because I think back when I played Death Knight, back when I played Blood Death Knight and Shadowlands, I'm pretty sure the legendary you used was like every time that you parry an attack with your Dancing Rune Weapon, it would take time off of its cooldown. So I would use it like super aggressively at the start of packs, just because I knew it would be off cooldown soon. You know what I mean? So my mindset about the button definitely needs to change. I have hella magic debuffs. Our healer is stuck in a trap, so we gotta be careful here. Now our rogue is stuck in a trap. Come on, healer. I believe. No. No, the poison's gonna kill the rogue. Okay, okay. Dude, our druid needs to find his dispel button. Alright. Go ahead and start moving out here. Sorry, Rogue. I'm not trying to chase you, but trying to move along here. Let's grab all these little guys. Through it. Oh, let's actually grab them, though. Grab these. Dancing Rune Weapon. I don't have my AMZ yet. Down Death and Decay. I mean, yeah, we are just hard carrying in damage. Is this what it's like leveling healers? Like, or not? I'm sorry, not healers. Leveling tanks. Do you always top the damage charts? Like, is tank damage while leveling so overtuned, or is it just that like we have this rogue doing 1k DPS? That's crazy. What buttons is he pressing to only do 1k DPS? That's kind of nuts. So move down. Grip that. Let's grip this other one. Ooh, having 2 charges of grip is going to be so nice for these Dragonhawks. Let's go and pull into boss. Our healer has mana. The tank in the middle. Done that. AoE CC that. Comes a tank hit. He's defensive. I did not know how much that would do to me. Okay, drop Tornado in the middle of the platform. We got a new player. That's nothing wrong with it. Get ready to grip these Dragonhawks. Let's grip it. Okay, so apparently the frontal cone is removed in leveling dungeons. Very interesting. It's like the whole phase. Can I eat these tornadoes with AMS? I think that worked. Or maybe I'm just sponging the damage, but usually doesn't like stun you. Oh, that's not a real tornado. Oops. Alright, boss, back to the middle, please. Oh, I guess there's no cone, so I don't need to really tank anywhere. Oh, baby, this is gonna be good. I mean, once we get into actual keys, yeah, I'm gonna brick. It's gonna be Brick City, guys. The leveling dungeons are just going to, like, boost my confidence, like, so much. See, like, normally they stun me, so I think AMS made it to where it did not stun me. Good to know, though. Let's go and move over here.
Beautiful. She reminds me of Arisa. My sister was also ferocious.
So what do we get? We got hands, okay. Can I go and equip these? We can. Very nice. Leveling is so fast that gear can't keep up. Most players don't bother. We will finish. Most players don't bother buying dirt cheap upgrades from the auction house. Yeah, true. That is true. I don't want to, but I will say, once we hit level 90, I'm going to buy the best gear that I can off the auction house. Like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get aggro on everything. I'm going to target the one guy that's going to stop and try to cast things. Someone else kicked him. Very nice. Oh, did I DC? No, everything was just stunned. Okay. Yeah, let's keep him kicked. These magic debuffs have been kind of trucking us. I don't think our healer has learned the value of dispels yet. I definitely think our healer might still be a new player, maybe. So I'm going to take it chill. I'm not going to pull to the... I don't want to stress him out. It's not my job to stress people out. It's just my job to get to level 90. If we have to take a little bit of time to kill packs like this, I am happy to do so. Yeah, I think we've killed the steward. God, just the amount of CC that you have as a tank. I'm like constantly clicking a health bar, stunning it. Clicking a health bar, gripping it. Like, so satisfying. And I have a frontal cone. I have a feeling that my frontal cone's kind of bad. Maybe one of you guys can kind of like give me some input there if you've played Death Knight, or at least like know a good bit about like Death Knights. Is my frontal little ice cone that disorients mobs? I feel like that's just like a little panic scenario, you know what I mean? Okay, we are just gonna pull this. Like I said, I don't think my group is the most experienced players, so we're just gonna... Yeah, like, we are dying to a feathered spew, so it's like, nothing wrong with that. Like, this is probably their first time seeing these mechanics. Move out of it, healer. Okay, speed boost. Pick the mini boss. Let's move out here so that my group follows me. Stun that guy. Put down Death and Decay. God, we are doing such little damage as a group. This is crazy, man. I feel like I'm doing all the damage. I feel like this is what the tank challenge is. We're gonna be so broken while leveling, and then we're instantly just gonna like be in challenge mode once we get to normal dungeons, you know? I just use my kick on them. I think my grip kicks. Dude, having a warlock is bis. Oh, I thought he smacked me. Wasted a blood boil there. Can I just face tank in this? Oh, our Windwalker needs me to move out of it. I'm gonna just hug the wall. I'll just slide along the wall this whole time. I feel like everyone's targeting the caster. So they can get the kick off. I'm gonna try to target the other thing, but I do want to snipe those kicks. It does give me runic power. No. And right here, Warlock. No. My eye itches so bad. Okay. Yeah, he's about to smack me, but luckily, I think we just outgear this, right? Or we should. Start eating me up. Let's go and pop Icebound Fortitude. Get some bonus mitigation going. Easy peasy. Okay. Keep on trucking.
And love to be admired, but she never wanted to be worshipped.
Just use some Marl to get some free gear from the Keystone Guide. The thing is, I don't think a fresh character has any Marl, right? I feel like Marl is like earned by doing content on a character, and this is like a fresh character. We can check it though. We can definitely check it. But like I said, I think we're just broken. Like we're just at a broken level of scaling. I'm gonna go ahead and taunt that guy before he charges away. That way I at least have aggro on him. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Put down AMZ for these shrieks. Make it easier for my group. Let's pull in this archer. I feel like that archer there is gonna mess me up in a key. I'm calling it now. We can come back to this point later on in the challenge. Alright, can I go ahead and move along? Perhaps, perchance. I'm gonna cast my taunt and I'm just running. I'll be over here pulling. I'm gonna pull these guys.
For good reason. They took my life. Savaged our home. One of Valeria's scouting maps is within.
Okay.
It seems to have called on the ghosts of vengeance past.
Run, run, run. I'm just trying to grab everything. Okay, these bleeds are gonna rack up, so we'll see how hard it is for my healer here. I might pull into the Mystic. In fact, we're pulling into the Mystic. But I'm pulling all these guys. Oh, I just realized my music stopped. I'll have to fix that. Okay, our healer's dying. He has aggro, though. That's my bad. I got it. Dancing Rune Weapon. Take the Chain Lightning. I don't even know what race this character is. I just realized, like, I don't know what racial I have access to or anything. Let's pull this guy right here. So that when we LOS him, he's gonna have to like run around the corner. I think that's how that works. Maybe I can grab him here. Yeah, there we go. I know I couldn't pull him into the room, so just pulling him to that doorway would set up the geometry. Do I have Gorfiends? I don't. No, I do. Ooh, Death Knight's gonna be so good on this boss too. The ads, I'm just gonna be able to grip them all in. It's gonna be so nice. Yeah, what's up, Isasu? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, had a good weekend, and are happy to watch them tanking, dude. We are tanking and spanking. Also, Kaduku, what is good, dude? How are you doing? Hope all is well. It definitely is. I am in very good spirits. I appreciate you checking in. You are so kind. I haven't watched the past couple of streams. But I'm assuming you're done with the All Healers 15 challenge. Yes, and I'm working on editing each finale. I worked on and edited yesterday the Evoker finale, and I posted it today, so definitely check it out. I think the Evoker had the best growth of any character, so if that sounds interesting, or if you just want to watch it, definitely check it out. Like I said, I loved the Evoker, and started off the season hating it, and just grew so like in love with that spec. Let's go and grip everything in. Kill it dead. Ooh, our Windwalker popped off there. I see his Wind running around. I see you. I need to use Dancing Rune Weapon for that. Go and pop it. Get some good damage off. Get them all stacked on top of each other. Destroy them. Get them, Windwalker. Sick them, boy. I need to look at what Sandland's doing for me. Like, what are my hero talents? MRT, dude. MRT, the goat of using my emotes. It's good for what it is. Disorienting everything in front of you for 3 seconds. 3 seconds of no damage to you and no casting. Yeah, but can't they be broken out of it? Or am I thinking of a different kind of CC? I'm trying to think, like, what healer has a disorient? Maybe is that what Psychic Scream is? Maybe I don't have no idea. Really have no clue. So tanks always tank on the edge. Maybe that's just because that's where it jumps. I don't quite have Dancing Rune Weapon. I know I'm supposed to have a button that I can cast from afar, but I don't have right now. I'm gonna AMZ the two that just got hit. I don't know if that helps him at all, but it feels like I'm helping. And that's what matters. Pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Whoa, big knock up. Oh, that's why they tank on the side, so they get knocked in the wall. You can get knocked into the arrows and it stops it too, but not that deep. Man, I have to learn all the ins and outs of tanking this season. What is going on? What am I watching? Alright, third dungeon coming to an end. Oh, we also got a second charge of Death's Event. Man, that one talent is so stacked. It gives you 2 charges of like all of your important buttons. That is crazy. GG team. That talent is crazy. 2 charges of your movement speed button. 2 charges of grip. And then 2 charges of, I think, Death and Decay was the other one, right? That's kind of nutty. A lot of new buttons. Yeah, Death and Decay. Wow. A lot of tools to pull mobs, which is great. Like, I can aggro mobs by dropping a Death and Decay under them. I can grip them in. I can get to them quicker. Okay, I need to find Wraithwalk. Wraithwalk. Where are you, sir? Wraithwalk, thank you. It's right here. Okay. This advance grants an additional bunch of movement speed. Or I can have another button. I think I'm going to take another button. 70% movement speed? Yeah, we're definitely taking that. 100%. We aren't taking that. Okay, I now have another movement button, so I'll be even faster. What race am I, by the way? Does anyone know? How do I see? I am... How do I see what race I am? I'm a brand new player to this game. Help. Click on... Is there like an info? Titles? Okay, we are an undead. Now, what are the racials for undead? Undead for sure. You can just look and tell I'm over here like trying to dig around in the game. Maybe if I look up like racial, does that show me what I get? So I take less shadow damage, which actually, you know, I made this character last season without knowing what midnight would be, and man, that reduced shadow damage is gonna add up. There's so much shadow damage. I think, at least shadow looking damage. Will of the Forsaken. So removes any... Oh. I can get rid of fears on myself. That will come up eventually. Okay. Touch of the Grave. Your attacks and damage spells have a chance to drain the target, dealing... Okay, additional shadow damage. And healing me for the same amount. How much does this do, though? I bet nothing. We can look, though. Touch of the Grave. It did... It procced, I think, once that whole dungeon. 782. I mean, hey, bonus shadow damage, shadow mitigation. I don't hate it. It's not the worst race, but I feel like I would love to be a goblin, just be able to jump across the dungeon. That would be sick. Okay, let's fly to Dornegal so I can go to Silvermoon and set up my hearth. Whew. It is time to join the modern year of WoW instead of last year. Oh, that's why all the damage are talented into the more damaging abilities? You mean like Sandlane? Is that giving me more damage? Death Coil and Death Strike have a 35% chance to make your next Heart Strike become Vamp Strike. I still haven't... I have no idea what my hero talents give me, to be honest. So I'm talented in a more damaging option. Interesting. That and my spec tree. I kind of just took the spec tree it gave me and then like made a few changes. Oh god. This dungeon, you know, I said earlier that the that other dungeon was going to be the worst one. This one is clearly the worst dungeon. This one's going to be so lame, dude. And it's even kind of overtuned in leveling. Like, I remember you have to take this first section kind of slow while tanking. Okay, we have a Cranker Priest. Are they a Disc Priest? I think they're a Holy, yeah. Holy. I definitely need to read my talents. Maybe I spend some time tonight after stream doing that. Like, just reading over what the spells are, and then, like, when we stream next, I can kind of, like, catch you guys up on what I read. You know what I mean? See what I can learn about the spec. I'm not going to watch any guides or anything. We are going to just learn the spec by playing it and reading it and just like naturally learning synergies. I might like eventually start getting some builds and build advice and stuff, but for at least the first bit, I just want to like read and see what sounds good and what I can figure to be the best from my very limited knowledge. Okay, let's pull this. Hopefully this isn't too much. Like I said, I just know that in this dungeon, these first few packs can really like catch you off guard with how much damage they do. I'm gonna stop all these missiles, fell storms. Let's CC that. Gonna drop dancing rune weapon. Dude, dancing rune weapon is so Venthier. It's so cool. And I miss Shadowlands. I think I'm the only person in the world that does. Does anyone else miss Shadowlands at all? Get some threat. Drop Death and Decay. I'm gonna open this door. Got these guys. Kick that one, stun this one. Launch the glaive. Okay, grip these two. Whoa, I gripped that one guy. Oh, it was the different guy. I was about to say, he just flew across the map. Like a grip bug or something, but no, it's a different enemy. Just wild timing. Yeah, y'all are welcome to backseat, like 100%. I'm never offended. Oh, they moved that? I thought there was a thing that we had to get. Like these guys that we have to talk to. Snitches. Interrogate these snitches. Oh, we just got a fortune. Our fortune was told. Yeah, there's a snitch over there. I think.
My goods are one of a kind.
Oh, where's the other snitch? Is it in here? I remember there is one in here. I don't know if I'm finding the right ones. It's been so long since I've been in this place, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and Orpheans those guys in. Let's CC those, because I think that Fellstorm you might be able to stop. I don't know. God, I have so much CC. It's so awesome. Look, I'm playing Mistweaver, but bigger. Is there one in here? Any snitches in here? Unwilling? Found ya. Found the rat. Tell me your secret. Okay, let's sprint. Hellworm. What? Oh, there's hella enemies in there. Okay. A shaman or a bad guy? The shaman. Yeah, I'm gonna have to suit up my UI. I definitely want to be able to see my bone shield stacks better. I think in Shadowlands I had a weak aura that tracked it. Obviously, weak auras are a thing of the past, so gotta get some other method now. Okay, I already have a crystal. So all the snitches have their stitches. So now we go to the boss. Wraith walk there, because this is... God, that button's so cool. Look at that. You just float. Oh, I think they pulled some bad guys. They sure did. Okay. Okay. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon. Just smash some damage. Okay, man, guys, I just want to take some time right now. Whoa, that's awkward. I want to take some time right now to say thank you to those of you who, like, tuned in earlier when the stream was crashing, and you guys came back. I mean, like, I've said it a couple times before, but I was just thinking about it again. You have no idea how much that, like, warms my heart. It's so stressful when you're trying to stream, especially when you're a small streamer. Like, sure, if, like, Kai Cenat had streaming issues, he'd just, like, go live again and be fine. But, like, when you're a small streamer, it is very stressful when those things happen, and for you guys to, like, just come back and just hang out, you know, that's so awesome. Like, I'm so, like, blessed, and I thank you guys so much. Y'all are amazing. Okay, now we can slam the boss, right? And we kill the boss while she's destabilized. Some hard strikes off. Death strike, hard strike, death strike, hard strike. And now we have to focus this guy again. Actually, we have that full cast. I think we stay on boss here. Yeah, we definitely stay on boss. Very cool. Okay. Now, where do we go? Oh, this is where we get disguise, right? And this is where I have to actually get a job. Okay, disguise me, sir. Mind me, I'm in a disguise, but I am wraith walking. I recently finished the Shadowlands meta achievement. Whoa, is that like you get everything done in Shadowlands, or what is that?
Keep your wits about you.
Please don't release Shadowlands remix anytime soon. I bet you got like PTSD when they put Algathar Academy on the dungeon list. You're like, oh god, no, please, not again. No. Okay, what is this? I need to sweep up things. I need to fix this or it's gonna drive me insane. Okay. Sweep up what? The green puddles, maybe? Oh, yeah. So satisfying. Who else is satisfied? Boom. Boom, boom. Oh my goodness. This is the best job of all of them. Like, float around. I think the worst of these jobs is the food. The delivery one. Oh my god, that one's so annoying. Because then you pick up a steak to take it to someone, someone else takes them the steak, and then you're like holding a steak. No one else wants steak, you know what I mean? It's like, ugh, it's so annoying. But this one's a vibe. I'm literally playing the game Snake. Like, I'm just running around grabbing the stuff. Basically Pac-Man. Do this for another minute, though? What the heck? Also, what curse do I have? Taking 1% more damage for some reason. Boom! Give me a raise. Basically, yeah, it's a huge list of nested achievements, pretty much completing the expansion. So it's like doing everything important in Shadowlands. What were some of the best and worst things in that achievement? Like, what were some of your favorite grinds and some of your least favorite? I feel like surely there was like a Torghast one. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Torghast would be really fun to go back and do. I know it was annoying when it was a chore, but now that we get to like choose to go back and do it, and you can like get all these powers and stuff, I feel like that would be such a vibe. All right, boss time. Let's do it. His name's Zayn. What a cool name. Not Zane. Zayn. Pop runic weapon or rune weapon. I feel like this boss is gonna be really hard to heal. I bet they're gonna make these barrels tick for so much damage. Or they're gonna make them like tick for every barrel that's active. Okay, let's hard strike up. Let's see. Did it for the big decor piece. Very interesting. You gotta send me a picture of your house, MRT. Or Mortos, I'm sorry. Send me a picture of your house. I want to see if you're farming a big achievement like that for one decor piece. Surely you've got like the most baller pad ever. Okay, now where do we go? I think we go up the stairs, right? I never played the Korthia patch, so that was on. Oh, I hated Korthia. New and interesting. The worst was the Necrolord Stitch Yard collections. No idea what that entails, but it sounds awful. You were in Maldraxxus just collecting things? That sounds horrible. But Korthia was, Korthia was like that island in the mall, right? Or like that, like, bonus place in the mall? Or am I getting it mixed up with something? Let's go ahead and pull everything. Pull all these guys. The reason why I'm pulling all these guys is because more enemies equals more XP, and if we can like cleave them down all the same, like at the same time, like why not? You know, as long as they don't like fear me or charm me or something. But even then, apparently I have a racial for that, so let's go and move along. This enemy just looks like Kali. If you've ever played Smite, I've always thought of Kali whenever I see this thing. This enemy right here, the Orb Weaver. These big heart strikes off. I can go ahead and move along to the boss, right? Yeah, let's get moving. I'm gonna tag all these guys. Probably stupid to do so. I mean, there's no point in killing these guys other than a little bit of XP. And I guess technically you could argue that just getting to the next dungeon quicker is enough, but like the amount of time that you already spend in this place is so high for a dungeon that like you might as well, I guess, tag these extra little purple health bars. Yeah, they're sufficiently dotted.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, let's Wraith Walk. Might I be able to hug this wall and skip this guy? I'll like ping myself so they see, like, maybe don't pull that. You know, I keep talking about pulling more, but now I'm coming to the conclusion that maybe this is just wasting time. Pulling these purples. And plus, I'm pretty sure one of these mobs CCs you pretty heavily. Oh, someone pulled a Warlock. Okay. Never mind. Curse of Doom! Okay, let's move this Warlock Central, and let's Gore Fiends. My Gore Fiends is down, that's embarrassing. Put our big death circle down. Rip that guy in, let's get ready to kick this. Okay. This spec is so satisfying, it's pretty ridiculous how satisfying it is. You know, Priest's grip is so satisfying to use. When you get a good grip that saves an ally, oh my goodness, there's nothing like it. But also getting a good Death Knight grip, or getting a good Gore Fiends off is like peak satisfaction. How are they dying over there? I know this boss summons like a big green cage. So I want my team to get a little closer. That's why I was hesitating to pull. Okay, big cone. I don't know any of these guys' mechanics. Oh, I think you have to kill this axe, right? At least dot it up. Okay, easy peasy. Demonic Rage. That feels like something I'm gonna have to run from. Oh. He'll paint the ground what he walks over. Maybe keep him still? Maybe I'm supposed to walk him. We'll split down the middle of my two party groups. Yeah, okay, so moving him gets rid of the rage. Okay, interesting. Okay, easy peasy. Now we go up. Come on, dude. This dungeon's so long. For a leveling dungeon, this takes forever. I'm just gonna move to the top and LOS everything. Let's just get good threat on everything. Dot it all up, nice and dotty, I guess. Let's move over here. In here, this might be a bad idea, but getting to the wall and LOSing, I feel like for all these little casters, it's just gonna speed it up a ton. Just gripping what I can. Oh my goodness, these guys are way back here. Dude, my single target stun's so cool. Look at that, a force choker. That is so cool. I've never seen that before. I guess with a name like Asphyxiation, it checks out. Okay, let's just keep pulling. They'll catch up eventually. I think these necrophytes are the annoying ones. Aren't they the ones that like kiss you and CC you and stuff? Get over here behind the wall. If any stragglers will come over to us. Okay. Dispatched. Take the cast. Let's pull the golem too. Okay. Crushing it, man. I feel like we're leveling at like a fine pace. And by leveling, I just mean doing the dungeons. Obviously, there's like extracurricular things that I could be doing beyond just dungeons. Like I could be herbalism gathering. Like I could be doing a bunch of different things to just passively gain gold. Or not gold, XP. And like traditional gold level or gold farming methods. But I don't know. I'm happy with what we're doing so far. Let's just kill these flares. We can actually skip these next few trash packs. By just being slow and steady with it. Ping me so they follow me. Walk with me, team. Okay. Yep. Cool. Dude, these guys are gamers. Okay. I feel like we just skipped like one trash pack, but hey, whatever. It's a speedy thing. I don't care. Let's see. Yeah, Korthia was very mall-like. Yeah, I hated Korthia. Korthia was like the worst zone. There was that one really cool zone that was like sand and like there's like a river and a bunch of like these big orbs everywhere. It was the Sanctum of the first one season. I forget what that place was called. What was that place called? That season was really fun. That was like my first like big grind season. That was like right after I started my channel. Okay, we spawn ads. Scorpions them all. Let's wait. Taking it, so they take it. Oh, my allies are not taking it. Okay. Trying to like show them the mechanics and stuff, but it's not that deep. There's a little bit more healing our healer needs to do. Zareth Mortis, dude. Zareth Mortis was a vibe. Like straight up, that was a vibe. I spent a lot of time just grinding it, and I was still kind of a little, you know, new to the game. But that's kind of what made it special. Is it was like one of my first like big grind moments was playing in Zareth Mortis and actually getting this gear on my character for the first time. You know, like it was just a nice fun time. Okay, let's say GG. Dip out. Why do I have this curse on me? Bad Omens. Curse of Bad Omens. What calls that? DKs have a button for that as well. You basically have two for being undead. A button for what? I've already forgot what I said. Yeah, let's get another talent. Let's definitely take this null magic one. Yeah, we're gonna take null magic, just taking less magic damage. We love that. Ooh, Deathbringer. I remember Deathbringer was why I liked playing Frost so much. So as much damage as we're doing with Sandland, I don't know what's best, guys. I don't know what like the better hero talent spec is. I really don't. I haven't seen anything about the spec, but I do remember that I really liked Reaper's Mark. So how this one works is it gives you another button to press. It's a 45-second cooldown that just slices everything in front of you. But what was really cool about this spell on Frost Death Knight is the next two times that you used like a certain other button, this would also like mimic it and like slice again. So it just did a lot of frontal damage, but also mimicked like other powerful effects. I would imagine that like this might, how it's going to play in with Blood Death Knight is it might mimic your Marrow Rends or something. Defense is Deathbringer, but the thing is, like, this also does good damage too. I don't mind doing less damage and being tankier. I think that's going to be the play here. As a healer, I definitely care more about, well, I don't know, maybe we'll want to be big baller and go damage. I don't know. Let's swap to this for now. I at least want to get the keybinds set up for it in case I end up going it. So, we gain a 45-second cooldown Reaper's Mark. It does cost 2 runes. But we slice in a frontal cone, dealing a bunch of damage, and applying a debuff called Reaper's Mark. Each time you deal shadow or frost damage, add a stack of Reaper's Mark. After 12 seconds or reaching 40 stacks, the mark explodes, dealing a bunch of damage. I don't really know how to deal shadow or frost damage. I'm sure one of my spells does, like maybe a plague or something. Then it travels to an unmarked enemy nearby if the target dies. Okay. So, it'll send forth a bunch of Shadow Frost energy. Okay, so that's how we deal the damage. Okay. Blood Plague deals its damage 100% faster, and the second scythe of Exterminate applies Blood Plague. Okay, what is Exterminate? We'll probably figure that out. Blood Boil deals 30%. Oh my gosh, there's so much bonus damage here. What we're going to do is we're just going to take the whole left side. Maybe, yeah, let's just take the whole left side. Now for these, let's see. Each rune spent reduces the damage. Magic damage taken by 1.5%. Each rune generated reduces the physical damage. Oh my goodness. That's probably the mitigation that we're talking about. When I suffer a damaging effect equal to 25% of my maximum health, I instantly cast Death Pact. Okay, so I'll instantly gain a big shield, but then get a heal absorb on me. When Reaper's Mark explodes, the cooldowns of this effect, no. We're definitely going to take this, just passive mitigation. The more passive effects that I can take doing a challenge like this, the easier it'll be for me to learn the spec, right? And then I can start developing by swapping some passive talents to some active talent. Mara Rin and Heart Strike have a 25% chance to grant 3 stacks of Icy Talons and increase its maximum stacks. I don't know what that means. Reduce the cooldown of Reaper's Mark by 15 seconds. Okay, I like that so far. But the amount of Marrow Rins empowered... Okay, yeah. So it is Marrow Rin being empowered. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Reaper's Mark and then press Marrow Rin twice, I think, is how I'm going to play this. Let's see. Yeah, so your next 2 Marrow Rins cost 1 rune and summon 2 scythes to strike enemies. Gotcha. I think I want the reduced cooldown on it? No. Huh. Reading your talent's madman behavior. I'm just reading the hero talent, to be honest. When an enemy deals direct damage to your anti-magic shell, their cast speed is reduced. Or reduce the cooldown of Lichborn. What is Lichborn? I don't even know what the spell is. I guess we're just going to passively buff our AMS. Why not? AMS is the button that does literally everything. Why not buff it? Okay, before I queue up, since our tank queues are so quick, I'm bothering myself by being in Dornegal still. Let's fly to the let's fly into 2026. Why don't we? Where is Silver Moon? I have no idea, but I know it's in here. So, Lichborn is what makes me fear immune, and also has a 10% DR. Okay, so that's this one. So we would reduce it to a 1 minute. The Silver Moon? Aha! Found it. DR gone, leech only now. Okay, yeah, that's why I read it and I was so unimpressed. It just gives you like a little bit of leech. I don't know. There are stronger buttons. I might like macro that spell onto another spell if I'm being honest. Like macro it on top of Icebound to make Icebound like a fully well-rounded button. Okay, before we queue up, let's set our hearth. Set our hearth. Just a quick tip for you. Face your character outward and not on this side of the desk. But face your character like on the desk or in front of the desk or something and outward, facing this way. Because however your character is oriented is how it will hearth. So anytime that I hearth, I will be standing here facing this way. Whereas if I hearth like this, or if I set my inn here like this, then every time I hearth, I'd be like, I'd land here. You know what I mean? So definitely orient your character. Okay, now that we are in Silver Moon, ready to get back on the grind, guys. The dungeon grind. Yeah, these quick queues are so nice. Huge quality of life. Okay, Mayasara Caverns. I remember, like, a lot of tanks die here. So I'm gonna pop Dancing Rune Weapon. I also don't know if my healer's here. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna pull a lot of mobs here because we get to skip a lot. But what I will pull is these guys. I'm only gonna pull what's necessary here. I feel like I'll get too caught up pulling all this extra crap. I don't need to. Me and my wife started a movie over the weekend. We were unable to finish it because we got called by her brother and we were just yapping away. But the movie that we started was called, it was his recommendation. It's called About Time. It's like this like love story where this guy like he can basically travel back in time a few minutes. So it's all about him trying to find love with that power. Basically, he just like he messes up and then he's like crap and he goes back, you know. It's pretty interesting. We just haven't really gotten too deep into it. Okay. What all do I need to pull? I don't know. I'm basically just gonna I mean, might as well put less on cooldown. No shade. Just gonna basically pull what I've seen tanks pull before. Gonna move over here. Put Death and Decay there, grab some of the mobs in there. Got him up. Dude, I'm gonna have to learn like routing and what all's necessary in dungeons and stuff. Because I basically am a passenger princess as a healer, like straight up. I just let the vibes carry me, the vibe and the tank. We're at 4 prisoners, there's 2 more there. I'm pretty sure there's some like down below, so if I need to get more I can. So... do I need to get more trash in here? No, we're basically getting count right now, which is count in a leveling dungeon. Oops. Sorry, it's habit. I thought there was another prisoner here, maybe. I don't know. I'm sure one of my group members noticed that I'm literally just getting percent in this leveling dungeon, but it's whatever. Get the soup. Let's run. Okay, all the prisoners from here. I'm in combat. Oh, the guy that's literally beating my butt. Okay. Noted. Turns out combat means combat. Okay. Let's pull all of this together. Let's pop our vampiric. This headhunter in once I can. Yeah, I definitely need to be looking for bigger pools. Let's stun the hex. Because I know I can handle it. And it would speed this up a lot, being able to combine 2 pools together. Especially now that we're actually getting like kind of confident in DPS. Okay, don't pull the bear, don't pull the bear. I need one more prisoner. Yeah, we got all prisoners. Very nice. Okay, let's mount up. Moving on down.
A trespasser, an interloper, but you won't take my prey from me.
Oh, I didn't know how much of this patrol we had. Okay, let's just pull these 2. It doesn't matter. Oh no, we pulled the big guy. Don't pull the mask. Okay, let's get threat down. We can just jump the wall from here. I wonder doesn't it one of my buttons keep me from being, like, moved. So I think there's a button that I have that, like, it'll keep me from getting knocked back, which I think is going to be nice on this next boss. If I'm right. I think it's Death's Advance. Oh, we just got a BOE. Very cool. I think Death's Advance keeps me from being knocked. I'm a movement to forced movement effects. Yeah, so let's see if we can use that and just, like, stay still on this boss. Go and press it. Okay, yeah, so we don't get knocked back. I do get the bleed, though. I still have that curse. What is this curse from? Soothsayer Sargle. Okay. Try to keep the mobs close-ish. Definitely gonna need more on Necrax. Uh-oh. Rest in peace, Shaman. Quick, start a duel with them so I can grip them. Okay, let's use our Don't Knock Me Back button. Very cool. Oh, I just missed a Death and Decay. Y'all saw nothing. Oh, absolutely nothing. Yeah, this series is going to be so much fun. Once we start getting into, like, higher keys, my health bar actually starts moving. I'm going to have to, like, really manage my heart strikes and stuff. It's going to be so much fun. Or death strikes. It's going to be such a blast. Let's just kill the bosses. Nice. Okay. That's advanced. Yeah. Don't forget your Reaper's... Oh, I haven't even pressed it once. You're right. I need to set up Advanced Cooldown Manager so I actually, like, see my buttons and stuff. I swapped to Deathbringer and forgot to use it. You're right. Very easy to build. Bone Shield, true. Very cheap, too. Only costing 1 runic power is very nice. Or 1 rune, sorry. I have a feeling I'm going to make that mistake a lot. Calling runes, runic power, and runic power runes, and... Yeah. Okay, let's go and press it, so I don't forget it. Oh, let's miss our Death and Decay. That way the enemies think that I'm worse than I am, and they're gonna let their guard down, and then that's when we strike. They're not gonna see this one coming. Yeah, see, more mobs coming. They're like, wait, did he really just miss that? And then here we go. We're about to slam him. It's a pro strat. It can't be nerfed. It's just so broken. You're probably like, oh, they're NPCs. How would they know if you missed your button? They know. They know. Okay, let's hit that button again. Our Apex button. Gonna pull more. Kick. God, the sound effects of this Apex talent are so satisfying. Okay, I'm about to have it again. I want you guys to listen, okay? I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to press 2 buttons in a row, so let's press them. You hear those, like, extra scythe smashes? Oh my goodness. They're so satisfying. Let's Gorfiends those warriors. Does that work? Apparently not. Rip that shade. Okay. Press our Apex button. No, don't take it on us. Okay. Oh my goodness, those extra scythes. They're so satisfying. Let's stop that shrink. Get this guy in. Okay, on this next pull, I'm going to go crazy on damage. Dude, people just keep pulling for me. It would speed it up if you didn't, because I'd be able to do bigger pulls. Like, I could have mounted. Just run faster, you know what I mean? Okay, big damage incoming. Hold on, it's loading. I don't really know what my buttons do yet, but I think I have big damage coming. Oh my goodness, that big extra scythe is so satisfying. Okay, let's loot. Let's move on. We can just pull this defender here. Oh, not with pugs. Roger, roger. Wraith walk over to these guys. I'm gonna use the stairs to LOS. If there's a caster, there aren't any casters again. Yeah, I noticed my bone shield stacks are staying a lot higher. The only way I can see them is right here. Right now, I need a better way to track them, but so far, it seems like I'm doing better with that. Let's move on. Yeah, Myasar Caverns was a very quick dungeon. We can just like chain hit Myasara over and over, that'd be so nice. Let's pop Dancing Rune Weapon, send our Apex. Let's start moving in. Rude. Maybe I should think in the middle leveling. Oh my goodness, we are destroying this. Okay. Run Apex. Within the K. Arrow Rend. Might be able to one-phase this. If only I had my Dancing Rune Weapon, I'd actually do a lot more damage. Right, I'm walking into it. Not that deep. Oh my goodness. Okay, we blasted that. Alright, we're 2. Let's go. How's everyone's Monday? Anyone got anything fun planned today? I'm debating whether I go to the card shop tonight. I'm still behind on editing. The last like major Magic tournament that I went to, which was last weekend, I ended up recording it, like recording all my gameplay and stuff. So I'm working on editing all of it to make it into a really long like edited video for my second channel. I need to finish that, but I would love to go and just play more Magic today. I mean, what's the point of having all these decks if I don't use them, you know? Kill all these shades. Kill them dead. Mount up. Maybe we pull the defender upstairs. Oh, I think we can run straight through the middle. Right? Oh, never mind. We pulled it. Yeah, let's just pull them up. Come on, team. We're going moving. Let's advance again. I don't have my AMZ, which, you know, when I push keys, we're actually going to want AMZ for this guy. Like 100%. And you know what? Instead of having to learn how to tank this boss, I'm just going to do the cheese spot. You back up against this thing, you just keep backing up. I wonder if that's it. Is that the cheese spot? It is. Okay. You backpedal into this campfire looking thing, and then you just backpedal until you stop. You're gonna get hooked on this little hook right here on the corner, and you can just sit here. So, pretty freaking cool if you ask me. Yeah, let's pop. Maybe I shouldn't have sent Dancing Rune Weapon here, to be honest. Yeah, see, there's no puddles to deal with. That might just be because We're in the normal mode. Maybe I messed it up, but we'll see. It feels right for now. Okay, but now I actually have to help with the totems. No, okay, so the knockback absolutely still here in normal. Okay. You live and you learn. Give me up. Okay, first death of the series, but no one saw it, so we're fine. It didn't happen, we're fine. I like moved over to help with the totems, and then just tragedy all around. Can I get all of them? Oh my goodness. Yeah, big help. Sure about that? Sure about that? Okay, that's advance. Let's get in here. Let's blast this guy. Make him do a little dance. Easy peasy. What we get? Shoulders? Sure, let's equip them. The thing is, okay, our old tier set's not active, so yeah, we can just equip this. All right, GG. First step of the series out of the way. Yeah, big old SpongeBob fail. True. So, how's Blood Death Knight going? Honestly, so far, so good. We just had our first death, but it was me getting knocked off the platform. I mean, I could have seen that one coming. But, like I said, so far, so good. Let's take a moment to fix up our UI, though. One thing that I really want to fix up right now, my defensive history, if I can find it. What the heck? Where is it? Pete! Do exclamation point or slash Pete. Pete's defensive history. Oh. Well, because I'm tracking cooldowns, but they're being tracked on the side here, and I want to track them below. Don't know where. Aha! It was hidden. Okay. So we want to track. How do we do it? Ah, like this. Okay. Then also, before I forget, let's change the tracked abilities. We're going to uncheck some of freaking paladins. I don't need to see their stack. No, actually, as a tank, I might. Okay. I don't need to see most of this, to be honest. Freedom. I do want to see these because these are like their cooldowns. Crusader, no one plays. These are all the tank buttons, so I'm not going to see those anyway. So, yeah, okay. I just know Rep Paladins have so many buttons that are tracked. Alright, let's hop in there. Keep blasting them. You sure about that? Oh, man, I love tanking. It's so much fun. I'm literally doing leveling dungeons, and I'm having fun, which should tell you a lot. I feel like healing leveling dungeons feels like a chore. Because you aren't in control, yet you feel like you have the most responsibility. You know what I mean? But when you're playing a Blood Death Knight, you can keep yourself alive and you can just pull whatever you want. It feels a lot better, for sure. And with this is our longest queue that we've sat in. It's literally gone on for 41 seconds. This is the longest we've waited. Come on now. Man, what a long queue. We're waiting on a healer. If not a tank, then a healer, I guess. Yeah, we're currently about halfway through level 82. Let's see. Am I missing out on like anything like Dark Moon Fair that you guys know about? Oh my god. No! No, it just ended. Oh, it ended at 3 a.m. yesterday. Oh, man. I missed Dark Moon Fair. That would have sped this up a lot. Man, are there any other XP boosts that I could give myself? Am I missing out on, like, is time walking going? No. Ah, the first Sunday of every month. Well, hey, now we know. Dang. Embrace the true BDK swap to Deathbringer? I think I did, didn't I? I think I just swapped to Deathbringer. Yeah, we're playing Deathbringer. So what do? I press I press what? I press this and then I press a marrow rent, right? I'm gonna swap this talent. I don't know what Icy Talons does. Maybe we should read Icy Talons though. I don't know, but I do like having my next 2 spells be buffed. Let's read Icy Talons. I feel like it's gonna be a passive. Okay. Okay, so we're gaining increased melee attack speed. I love that, and through the boosted melee attack speed, we're also gaining shields. They're small shields, but they're shields nonetheless. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna miss all the XP boosts. But that's fine. That's fine. As long as I'm having fun, I might even play some off stream to at least get to level 90. But I will be doing all keys on stream. Reaver's Mark empowers your Marrow Rend to the big Scythe Exterminate. Very cool. The problem is that I'm gonna have to like pool P-O-O-L, pull up some Marrow Rends or some runes in order to get the full effect, because that's gonna be very expensive. I'm gonna have to spend 2 runes on Reaper's Mark and then 2 more runes, 1 per Marrow Rend since they get reduced down to 1. That's just expensive. Also, man, these queues. Healers, no! Average queue time, 71 seconds. It's been 4.5 minutes. Yikes. Big yikes. I mean, well, screw it. We could probably... Isn't there a delve here that's good XP? What, it is the quick one. We run a quickie delve while we wait on a dungeon. I guess that'll... Okay, I was about to say, that might make me miss my dungeon, but... Okay, I'll at least be here. We can at least get this XP. Oh... I don't want to do the whole, like, oh, gather all the delves, do all the delves, and, like, hold on to the XP things. That is smart to do, but I hate doing delves. This one's, like, the only one that I don't mind doing. Because you literally just, like, pull half the delve at once and go to town. Okay. Make sure we at least see our priest moving.
Give up this foolishness.
Come on, team. Load in. Okay, priest is moving. Let's get going.
Is it worth the risk? There seem to be a few pieces missing.
Doesn't one of the Death Knight hero trees, doesn't it give you like a horse to ride or something? Maybe I'm horribly, stating what it does, but pretty sure one of them gives you a horse. Like we can safely pull over here. Okay, let's go and use our Deathbringer thing. Send those Marrow Rends. Oh my goodness, so much damage. So much damage. You love to see it. Let's stay on this Arcanist here. I can just grip it. Picked one. I'm getting ready to stun the next one. Okay, we'll keep moving. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna spend some time soon to fix up my UI. I want to have Advanced Cooldown Manager showing, and I want to have like all of my CC buttons on one spot in the screen, or in one spot on the screen, I should say. We'll pop our big healing button. Use our frontal cone there. And some big slicing marrow rins. Oh god. I mean, I'm basically a glorified DPS while leveling. I'm a DPS that can just hit things first, you know what I mean? Which is pretty fun. That's the other one, Sand Lane or whatever. Ah, okay. Tragic. And Frost, gotcha. That would be nice. Is it basically just like a Divine Steed, like a Paladin's Divine Steed? Or is there something like majorly different about it? Yeah, let's go and send our Apex. Oh my goodness, that's so satisfying. Can I AMS before? If I Death's Advance AMS, I'm gonna immune the knockback. Do I also immune the shield? Also, the priest gripped the shaman through the beam. That's pretty funny.
Don't forget to send the conduits.
All right, I'm gonna save my movement buttons until we get to the other side. Let's go. Yes, Reaper's Mark empowers your mirror ran to the big sites. Reaper's Mark generates Bone Shield, which you need. Plus, they exterminate after you're chilling. Blood does not have the horse. Gotcha, okay. I pulled you there to teach you mechanic. Kind of toxic. But it's whatever. Okay. Let's pull more. Make sure we have aggro here, and then let's grab the nullifier. Grab the sentinel too. If he's over here teaching mechanics, he can handle a bigger pool. He's gripping people through beams to show them mechanics, he says. Okay, big damage. Love to see it. Does Blood Death Knight do big damage in actual keys? Can't remember. Fine. Let's just pull all this. Let's grip them on over. Do our big scythe. Grip this guy back. I know one of the Death Knight specs has a talent where, like, when you put down Death and Decay, it starts off with, like, a crazy slow, like, 80% or something wild, and then it decays over time. Does Blood have that? Or is that just, like, a frost thing or something? I'm about to have Dancing Rune Weapon. Send it. And our big sights. Oh my gosh, that is seriously so satisfying. Hearing those like big like woof, woof. So awesome. It's called Pale Rider or something along those lines. It's for Unholy and Frost. Gotcha, okay. Gotcha. I mean, yeah, your tank is the one that actually needs the movement, but whatever, it's fine. Got those leech fails. Blast these guys down. Alright, where are they coming from? Big AoE damage. I will say, sometimes, like, the first... It might be something I'm doing, or maybe I'm just misunderstanding, but I keep pressing, Reaper's Mark, and then immediately after pressing Marrow Rend, and that first one isn't buffed. It's the second and third one that's buffed. Like, why did that one also send one? That's the third Marrow Rend I've cast since pressing Deathbringer. I am a little confusion. Alright, let's go. Let's pull up some runes. Let's AoE damage these guys. Probably shouldn't have sent Dancing Rune Weapon until the big bonus damage phase. Big damage, big damage. I mean, I did what I can. I didn't really have much available. We take it.
You got the last conduit. Make sure to send
No. Find it up. Walk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm washed. I'm washed. Okay. And I got gripped. I got the 1 meter grip. I'm so sorry. I just smacked the microphone, guys.
What the light demands of us. Think of the lives that will be lost. Just trust us.
Sounds like it's raining, but it's not. Alright, let's drain it.
The console is working. Starting the bridge now.
Okay, come on team, follow me around the edge. Thought up everything. Slam them with our AoE sides. Get moving. Okay. Dude, that image is confused. He's like, who am I hitting? Who's my enemy? Let's dot up these guys. Get that. I'm going to stay on the caster here so I can grip them. Then Dancing Rune Weapon. Do some damage. Have everything dotted. Our big sights. Very nice, dude. We are the DPS. I kind of want to swap back to Sandland and just do, like, crazy damage. Like, I know it'd be risky, and with this being my first tanking challenge, that's, like, the bait, but I kind of want to take the bait, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Pulling up runes. Whoa, I AMS'd. And no circle spawned under me. Is that a thing? Interesting. What doesn't AMS do, dude? It's so broken. Which one? Aha. I heard the ping. I did not see the ping. Okay, let's send our big Apex, or not Apex, hero talent. Yeah, dude, this hero talent keeps you stocked up on bone shield stacks. Kinda nutty. I think I do want to swap that talent though. This one feels very rune heavy. Like, it costs a lot of runes. Yeah, okay, yeah, I definitely want to swap the Reaper's Onslaught. It'll give me more uses of Reaper's Mark. Only boost one Marrow Rend, but that Marrow Rend will cost one less rune. So overall it goes from a 6 rune cost to a 3 rune cost, right? It's a talent of the class tree. There's a stacking debuff on your target. After it pops, you get the Marrow Rend buff. Got you. Okay. Okay, I'll need to keep an eye out for that. Another one. Have we leveled it all? No, we are level 82 still. Put Hearth out, that way we at least can get like the rest of... Nope, never mind. Let's join the key. Alright, we are cruising, man. This is such a vibe, though. Such a vibe. I will say, I was like more excited to play Prot Warrior. Kind of hoping that that would win, but at this point, I'm kind of glad that this spec won. This is super chill. Like, it's a really chill spec. Chill at the moment. I know it's going to get so stressful in higher keys trying to stay alive. Okay, this dungeon's toxic. Yeah, next season's dungeon pool is going to be the worst, man.
This must be the fire liners you spoke of. Sit. We will start a ritual, but be ready. This is the lower of war. Whatever he dreams of, we must complete the trial.
Okay. Alright, how quickly can we pull through?
Your friend. They would be Hashe. Nalara. The dreamer. The lower of war.
Yeah, let's kick. It is nice that my interrupts can be cast from like kind of a distance, you know? They're fighting that one Screecher up there. Am I supposed to be back there with them? Pull what we can. I don't really know what I'm doing. All I know is that we just have to do like a bunch of little tasks. I don't really know what those tasks are. Let's kill this. Keep that Screecher kicked. I'm looking for that to get up to 40. Oh, we were just all dying. My bad, my bad. I don't know this place yet, sorry team. I did not know that this would be like the first thing to do damage to us. To be fair, the healing meters go Death Knight to Demon Hunter to Paladin, so like I know that pool I guess was a pretty big pool in hindsight, but also like our Demon Hunter is not our healer. Apparently we're still in combat with something too. Ah. Maybe that's what was back there killing us? I don't know. Okay, now we have to do like 6 little tasks, right? So I think we're gonna free up this fishing spot here. I stack that up, though? I have to wait for it to end to get the boosted one? Seems tough to time. There must be, like, other ways that I can get stacks faster. Surely. Gotta kill the totems and you're good. That and stop the screech. Gotcha. Okay, so it was the totems.
Preparing will help
Interesting.
in the trial ahead.
What do we buy from this guy? I don't even know. I do know that this counts as like 2 trials, right? Yeah, so how do I stack it up quicker? Like right now, I can't really get to 40 stacks in time, it feels like. I wonder if like if I get a trinket that does shadow damage, does that proc it? Or is there like a weapon enchant that maybe does shadow damage? I don't really know. I have to like look into that.
In the winter, there were those like the whoremonger, whose greed burdened others. Their money
Yeah, because I think it's like every time that you do
eliminate them.
shadow or frost damage, it gains a stack. And if it gets to 40, it'll insta-pop. Very weird. Yo, hello, I started WoW at midnight with Mistweaver, and your guys helped me a lot. That is awesome. Now I'm 3 keys away from 19 Brazil. Attack. Oh gosh. Attack and merit. Attack and merit. I know I butchered that. Dude, that is incredible. That is incredible. Keep it up. Oh, there's a fishing pond here for our last offering.
Preparing will help
Yep.
you in the trial ahead.
But dude, that is amazing. No, you keep up the good work. That is phenomenal, dude. What are the 3 dungeons? I'm curious. But I know my brain, the way it works is like subconsciously there are like a few dungeons that I just avoid, not knowing that I'm doing it. And every time those are the last few ones that I need to get a resilient level. So it's kind of funny how it works, but that is how my brain works. Okay, let's send Dancing Rune Weapon. Maybe that can help me stack it a bit faster. Not, it keeps jumping all over the place. Goodness. Okay, now that's popped. I can send a big exterminate. I don't know the mechanics of this guy, I'm not gonna lie. I'll walk over these? No. I just did damage to me for no reason. Oh, he juked me. Okay, what do we do with this? I'll have to catch these or what? Am I hurting our party by taking these? I don't think so. It's just a stacking dot, right? It's either I get them or everyone gets them. Yeah, so I definitely should have gotten more of those. Die, boss. Goodness, this guy lives. This guy's tankier than me. Okay. Jumps every 33-ish%. Soak shrooms. The DH left. Are we doing too little damage? I mean, to be fair, he wasn't so damagey. Huge shroud. Love to see that. Question is, does the rest of the party use it? No, they don't. Okay. Alright, I don't have threat here on, like, anything. Dancing Rune Weapon. try to keep these casts from going off. Okay. Yeah, I was about to grip that if it started to go off. Run, 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 run. What a scaredy cat. Okay, that mom is just trying to care for his cubs. We're not going to attack it. But this one looked at me wrong. This one too. This one looked at me bad. I hate this. We're killing the little baby bears. I don't like that. Why make me kill the bears? Okay, Paladin has aggro. Got knocked into something. Okay. Very nice. Ice Gauntlet.
In Deloa's mind are changing. All you can do is take shelter from the rising winds.
I don't know if my team was able to get here in time. But I think we can hug this outside, right? Yeah, I don't think we have to actually fight all those mobs. If I remember correctly, there was some nonsense someone did. Now, don't fall off the mountain. That would be so embarrassing. In fact, I'm going to Wraith Walk. Maybe I just make a macro that puts Blood Boil at my feet? Let's go ahead and grip these guys back, because we're about to get pushed back. That way we can at least be killing them. Kick one, stun one. Okay, now we can move. The thing is, like, sometimes I'll just put Death and Decay over there to, like, pull something.
I'm out of range.
Alright. Oh my Lanta, look at this tank. What's good, Bonson? Bonson, I spent so many hours this weekend editing my Magic tournament from the weekend, or from last weekend. It was like 12 hours worth of footage that I've edited down now. It's still like an hour, but it's literally every bit of gameplay without the shuffling, without the thinking and stuff. And now I need to go through and do a voiceover. So that's gonna be like the last step. I also want to edit in like life totals and stuff. I want to make it look clean, you know. But I've spent so much time trying to get that made. Basically, I'm doing it for myself, but then also I'm doing it for you. You know what I mean? I really want to. I really wanted to do this, and then you know, you gave me the encouragement. So I appreciate you so much, Fonsa. But how are you doing? We are the tankiest tank on this side of the Mississippi. Only real tank fight here, to my knowledge, is Papa Bear himself. Easy little game, though. Is that this guy? Papa Bear? Papa Bear. Uh-oh, now you got me scared. Wow, so you became a selfish healer now? Yeah, only I get my resto strikes. That's it. Oh, so this is Papa Bear. Okay, so this one's the hard one to tank. I have no idea how he works. I think we're supposed to stand... Oh, these guys don't move. Uh-oh. I think we're supposed to stand there, right, to avoid the push during the endless, like, winter thing. Eternal Winter. I'm gonna watch what everyone else does. I feel like we stand here to avoid that. I don't know what's going on. I'm just pressing my buttons. I'm not gonna lie. You can go to one pile with melee and ranged should get the far one. Oh, like this? Very confused. This boss is like, I don't know what's going on. I just know people are taking damage. I don't know what's doing the damage. I'm gonna have to learn this fight for next season. Maybe I shouldn't be standing on those ice pads. Just baiting the tornadoes into the party.
But what about your loyalty? Come back to the
Alright, take me to the next boss, please. Stand on the mound during winter. I mean, I can tell that's what I'm supposed to do because like there's literally no other particles on the screen and stuff. The problem is it just doesn't like really explain why. Like I don't really know why. But once that dungeon becomes like the current season, I'll read it in the dungeon journal. All right, come on, team. We're going LOSing. Get over here. Death strike you. Stop fighting them back there, please. Let's silence them for a few seconds so they'll follow me. Now we move. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt. All right. Very nice. Now we can do the same thing here. Keep moving, team. Just keep moving. Okay. I'm only doing what like I've seen my tanks do while leveling these dungeons. I don't know if any of it's right. I know I don't have any threat at all though. Dodge that. These guys in. Someone's evading. Oh god, it's one of these Warbringers. Oh boy. Love that. You'll love to see that. This game, you know, you don't really think about it too often, but this game was made by a small indie company, so just think like 3 college graduates in one room, dude. Like, well done. Absolutely well done. I'm gonna Gore Fiends. It's down. We're gonna Dancing Rune Weapon. Our poor Paladin has aggro on some stuff. I can't even tell you what. Okay, these guys stopped evading. Huge. Alright. Let's get moving. Not having threat is a healer problem. So true. So true. You have to follow your passion life. Yes. Thank you so much. I mean, dude, you were amazing, Monson. Seriously, you were amazing. I appreciate you a ton. You can go to one pile with melee and one in range to go to the far one. Yeah, threat. Not a lot of people know it, but threat is a healer mechanic while we're playing tank. The moment I'm back on my healer, it's a tank mechanic again. But that's a little talked about piece of advice. Or I guess a nugget of wisdom. So in the phase of this boss where we like get sucked in and stuff, like have to dodge all the or like we have to body block the little things. Did we do more damage during that phase, or is it just like a... Is it a damage amp at all? Stand in the mound during winter. It just stops you from getting pushed around. You have Death's Advance. Not sure if it's a ticking damage, though. Yeah. I think that is like the big damage ticking phase. Do healers get their kicks back when you tank? They do, but you have to play this healer, the red healer. This healer is really cool. You basically have one healing spell, and it heals you. I guess it heals your tank. Whoa, the floor of this room is awesome. Look at that. But your one healing spell heals your tank based on the damage they've taken. So it's a pretty cool healer spec. It's kind of like if you think about it, Blood Death Knight is kind of like Prez Evoker, just without wings. It's like slow Prez Evoker with a sword. Oh, I'm supposed to be behind her. Oops. I'm bad at mechanics. Don't worry. It's a healer mechanic. Not a big deal. Okay. So this is where we body block the... No. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, so this is where we keep all the bad guys off. I'm basically a healer. Like, if you think about it, I just... it's kind of like healing in the sense that Disc Priest heals, though. Where I just kept her from taking damage. He's got our back. Am I supposed to get behind this? Oh. All I read is I take more damage. I feel like I don't get behind that. Boom! Den of Nalarak defeated. Give me your loot. Where's your body? Okay. Ah, no loot. But we do level up to 83. We get a talent. Which tree is it on? It's under our hero tree. Okay, so what do we gain? The effectiveness of Permafrost is increased by 100%, and Exterminate grants Permafrost equal to 10% of the damage it deals. So our auto attack damage grants you... Oh, that's this one. Okay, so our autos are going to be doing more shielding after we press this. After we press Reaper's Mark. Very cool. So if I combo Reaper's Mark with Dancing Rune Weapon, I wonder if the mimicked melee attacks from Dancing Rune Weapon also will proc Permafrost. If so, that's really cool. Very, very cool. Let's see. It is probably the best healer in the game. Yeah, honestly, like this, we're raiding right now. We're progging Mythic Lura in my guild. And every single pull that we've done so far, our Blood Death Knight has been the top healing at the end of it. Most of their healing sure is their cheat death. But yeah, they just skyrocket. So yeah, broken healer. This spec is a broken healer. Really, if you think about it, like all 20 people in the raid could be Blood Death Knights. Hear me out. I feel like that would be a goated comp. Ooh. Alright. Okay, we are getting our tanking fix. I feel like I'm getting the rhythm, I'm getting the flow, the like fundamentals of the spec. And I do kind of wish that we could just like skip ahead to level 90, to be honest. Because, I mean, we still have 7 levels to like really get a grasp on this spec. But what I'm going to be doing is like tomorrow during the day, I'm probably going to be playing this character a little bit just to like try to level up maybe like 1 or 2 times off stream. That way we don't just have a bunch of streams of me leveling. That way we can get to the actual fun content soon. It would be sick if I would start this series like a little bit sooner so I could have like opened a vault tomorrow, but that's okay. I think by the end of this week we're going to have a full vault of at least 10s going. That's the goal. Which, look at us now, 147. It's not really likely. The hardest part's going to be the grind of leveling this character. So I'm going to try to knock some of that off stream out of the way. But guys, this stream was a quicker stream. We tried to start earlier and my Streamlabs kept breaking. But we've got it fixed now, so the next few streams are going to be perfect quality, hopefully. But I will continue this on Wednesday. And we're going to try to blast the series as fast as possible. So you're definitely going to want to tune in each time, so that way you don't miss anything. Don't miss the growth, the progress, or the fails that we're going to have as the tank. But I'm going to learn the spec hopefully very quickly. But definitely not LB Ninja, not at all. But guys, I appreciate you all so much, especially those of you who came in after we were we had our stream crashing and stuff. Scaling, dude, your name is awesome. It's very close to Sandlane to me. Scaling, I think is how you say it, maybe. Bye bye, I was lurking, but I wanted to say I'm leveling Restadruid because of your guys. That is awesome. Restadruid's a ton of fun right now. It's definitely been nerfed a few times, but it still can perform very well. Skellion. Oh, I'm dyslexic, so I mixed up your name very heavily. Skellion. Okay, I'm so sorry. It makes sense now that I'm looking at it. But guys, I appreciate you all so much. I will see you all on at least Wednesday. Who knows? I might throw up a Tuesday stream. I don't know. You guys are amazing. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you're watching on Twitch, let's go ahead and rate another streamer, though. I think this is just, I always say it, but this is just the best way to, like, spread the community and say hey to other, like, people who are trying to live their dream of being a streamer and stuff. So let's send you guys on over. Oh my goodness. Dude, Zugsy stream's popping off. Hell yeah, good for him. Very well deserved. Okay. Let's send you guys on over to, let's see, do I send you on to a tank now that we're tanking? Or do I send you guys to a healer? I think we send you to a healer still. Yeah, I'm having a ton of fun. Like I said, I'll try to get some keys done off stream to just get some of the leveling out of the way. Number 1 feral druid. No, that's a feral druid. Let's see, who do we raid? Okay, there's a resto shaman. So far, I see a resto shaman in the wild. There's a bear. Hey, since we're tanking, we could raid a bear, see what a real tank's supposed to look like, and then when y'all watch me play this one, you can like get a good comparison. I could just raid Yoda now that we're a full-on tank. But no, we're definitely hitting a healer. Where are the healers? Dude, no one puts what they're playing in their title. Did I put what I'm playing? I think I put BDK in my title. Everyone just says, like, what they're thinking as their title. It's such a weird, like, meta thing to do. Goodness, man. Okay. Can't find any healers now. I had one, and I lost them. Season 3 challenge mode waiting room? What does that mean? A preservation evoker. Would be cool. It's always the hardest part. Okay, let's raid this resto shaman. Don't know anything about him. Hopefully they're chill. I appreciate you guys. I will see you all on Wednesday. Good luck in the vaults. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, everyone. Bye, guys. Oh, actually, I gotta press the buttons. But not bye, guys. Also, let me pull up my add-ons. That way you guys can see. I know Vicar was wondering. And I can post a screenshot in the Discord and tag him in it. Yeah, okay. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's get in there. Let's raid them. Let's ask them how their day's going. Ask them what spec they're playing, what their favorite spell is, all that good stuff. All right. Take care, guys.